Welcome back. Joining me and finishing up the show is Julia Wilkinson. Julia, thanks for joining me.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for connecting from Toronto. And you grew up in Stratford. What was it like to grow up in Stratford?
Oh, how does one describe growing up in Stratford? I think for those of us who grew up there, maybe you don't appreciate how beautiful and amazing the community is until you leave and you go elsewhere and you realize that not every city has flower beds on their medians and a beautiful river with swans. I think we all grow up just thinking that's normal. So Stratford's an amazing place to grow up, and it's a very well-connected community, a very supportive community. And I always still consider myself to be a Stratford girl, even though I live in Toronto now.
Well, thanks for doing that. When you were younger, I think maybe 8 years old, your mom, who's amazing, who we're going to talk more about, said something about a ribbon because you didn't get a ribbon. Tell me about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so my mom, I did a lot of different activities as a kid. So did my sister. I think I generally copied what my older sister did, everything that she did. And she was great at everything, especially playing the piano. So we were really involved with the Kiwanis Music Festival when we were kids. My sister was constantly winning first place ribbons, lots of ribbons. And I was often coming home with a participant ribbon or no ribbon at all. And music was not really my jam. So I remember saying to my mom once in the car, Mom, everybody wins a ribbon at some point in their life, right? And because my mom wanted to manage my expectations, and also because she's an English teacher and loved a good metaphor, she said, well, honey, some people win the ribbon of life. And I'm pretty sure, like my little 9-year-old head, I had no idea what that meant, what it meant to win the ribbon of life. I was actually just talking about like a physical red ribbon I wanted to take home and put in a scrapbook. But that was all what she believed in. It wasn't really about, how you placed or coming first. It was really just about being a good person and being and trying your best and doing what you love. And I think it's taken me to be in my 30s to fully understand what she meant by the ribbon of life. But yeah, that's the story about the ribbon of life.
Yeah, it's a wonderful metaphor. What a legacy that she's left. So your connection to Relay for Life that we want to talk about is obviously through your mom. So just give us some background on that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, at the very start of the pandemic, so March 2020, my mom started feeling pretty unwell. We couldn't really figure out what was going on, but turned out she had a very large tumor in her chest cavity in the back as a result of multiple myeloma cancer. And she fought very, very hard for about 11 months. She had amazing support from nurses and doctors, was back and forth to London constantly with my dad. But unfortunately, in February of 2021, my mom passed away as a result of the multiple myeloma. So it happened very quickly, and it was a really big wake up call for me that cancer touches 50% of people will experience cancer in their lifetime, and I think that's a stat I always knew, but never really understood or accepted until it was my own mom and someone that I, relied on and all the time and talked to every single day. And now it's gone. So I'm a doer. I'm the kind of person that I need something to help me manage through my grief. So I got involved with Relay for Life in 2021, shortly after my mom passed away. 2021, we were virtual. So we all just walked wherever we were. The point was to just raise some money. And then this year, I wanted to kind of take it up a level and get involved with Stratford Relay for Life, help the amazing committee come together and bring it back to being an in-person event. So I'm so grateful for the Stratford committee. Many of these people who've been doing it since the beginning, so 20 years, they've been working on Relay for Life. They invited me into the committee with open arms to help out, and together the 7 of us with some of our major support people in our lives, and with the support of the community and the amazing businesses and all the sponsors and in-kind donations we got, we were able to bring Relay for Life back to an in-person event on June 11th on Saturday. We had about 130 at least 130 participants, 20 different teams, and to date we've raised over $73,000 for the Canadian Cancer Society through the Stratford Relay for Life. So grateful for the community just welcoming us with open arms to bring this event back to life.
Well, Julia, thank you for joining me. You can give to Relay for Life up till August, so please donate and donate generously. Julia, again, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Peter.
I'm Peter Maranger, your host of What's Up Stratford. Thanks for joining in and make it a great day.